So here again, another preparation video for the NLP Postmaster taking place in June or every 2 years for global NLP training. And this video will only make sense to master practitioners or well-trained master practitioners with other companies. And you can sort of like kind of follow along with me right now, because I'm going to try and teach like a little bit of a summary in a very simplistic way. I think if you've never trained with us before or learned how to do this process, you'll get really stuck. So I will not advise you to take it seriously for yourself or applying it to clients, but it's a nice thought to do anyway and see how it goes and if you can get a better sense of your values. The first thing you do, and I want you to write this down at the bottom of a piece of paper, I want you to write down in one positive word as to what is important to you about a relationship. Relationships in general, so that could be your significant other, your child, your friend, or something like that. One word, something like security or trust or something like that. Now, when you've written that down on the bottom of a piece of paper, the question that I want you to sort of like ask your unconscious mind, your intuition, your gut, so to speak, I want you to ask yourself a question. What is that word, that value, part of that's even more important and bigger than that? What does it lead to that's bigger? What do you get as a result of this value that's bigger? Or what do you value in this that's bigger? Or something like that. What is it a metaphor for that's bigger than that? And then when you got that word, so here's the second step, you'll come up with a word. Your intuition will come up with this word if you have a good relationship with your intuition. You could journal about it and see what words come up. And I want you to ask that exact same question in relation to that word. So let's say that security ended up in safety for you. Then you can ask the same question, well, what is safety part of? That's more important and bigger than that. Or what does it lead to? What is it part of? What if you already had it perfectly, this safety? What would that then lead to that's more important and bigger than that? Now keep doing that until you cannot go any higher, right? And then I want you to do it again, but then with a new word. What do you value in a relationship? Let's say it's trust. Then you go again, what is trust part of that's more important and bigger than that? That could be respect. And you do that again until you cannot go any bigger. What you'll notice is that the biggest is always the same. People call it God, some people call it Allah, some people who are not into religious beliefs may call it universe or oneness or peace or love or something like that. And that we call the core value. We all have only one core value, but individually we call it something different. So what I name my core value is maybe different from what you call your core value, but it's inherently exactly the same. It's a place of tolerance and acceptance and love and those things. It's easy to forgive from this space. It's the fifth perceptual position inherently covered in a previous video that is on this YouTube channel. Now the values right below that are the top values. That last word, that last positive word that you came up with right before you hit the core value. Now that is a very simple way to elicit a value. It's if you've never been trained, like I said, it's an interesting thing to explore, to maybe journal on, and sort of write on a piece of paper, start at the bottom, and then the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one, core value. And then you start with another word, next one, next one, next one, core value, and explore it like that. If you get stuck, you may want to consider taking an NLP Master Practitioner training. So that's another preparation video, and next week, another video.